Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel today. And I'm so sorry I missed you guys last week. My husband and I just bought a brand new house and everything was in boxes and shambles. And you know how it goes if you've ever moved. So I'm so sorry about that. I did have a little mini Instagram video up on my Sparkle box from Influencer. So head over to my Instagram and check that out for me. But today's video is on a brow routine. So something I'm excited to share with you, but a little nervous because my brows are not perfect and I'm not a brow expert. So if you want to know how I do my brows, just stick around. Okay guys, the first things that we're going to start with are the products that I do use. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this one is in medium brown. This thing is a godsend. I absolutely love it. It has the pencil on one end, and then the other end is the spoolie. So you get the double-ended. I do believe this retails for $18. And then I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And this one is in soft brown, and you can tell that I've had this thing for quite a while. They last forever. And then I do believe this one retails for $23, $21. So around the same range, and they both last for a very long time. So just basic brow grooming. I don't have excellent brows. I'm not a brow expert. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt. This is just how I do mine personally. You just want to follow your natural line of your brow. And I just clean up underneath and above any of those stray hairs. I just take tweezers. These ones are by e.l.f. I picked them up for $1 and they're my favorite pair. I have several pairs, but this is my favorite pair. You can get these at Walmart, Ulta, Target, pretty much anywhere. Even the dollar store sells e.l.f. So tweezers and then some scissors. And I just take the spoolie end of my brush and you just brush the brow hairs up above the natural arch, and then you're just going to cut any of those long hairs. Now I do this maybe once a month, cut down those long hairs, and then anytime that I'm doing my makeup in the morning, if I see a stray brow hair, I'll just go ahead and pluck that right out. So that is basic grooming. Basic brow 101. You are gonna wanna take your pencil and put it right beside your nose. That's how far your brow is going to come in. Now you can take and make a little mark right there, ever so lightly. So one right there, right beside your nose. That's how far your brow is going to come in. You're going to take the corner of your nose and angle it out and put your finger there or mark it with something else. That's how far your brow is going to come out past your eye. And then you can see my natural arch right here, but if you don't have that and you're trying to make arches, then you're going to put right where your pupil is. So right where my arch is. So you can just mark the 3 points, 1, 2, 3. Brows are sisters, not twins. So they do not have to be perfect. I have one brow that looks amazing, and then my other brow is kind of So as much as I try to make them even, there's always a little bit difference in them. So I'm just going to take my brow wiz and I'm just going to kind of connect them, and then we'll fill them in. So I always start with my arch and come down to the outer corner first. My tail is a little longer, so I came a little further past that mark. So you can already see that we have a brief outline of the brow. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side now. How I like to do mine, I like to go from the arch down to the corner of the eye, and then as you've seen, I go from the inside up to the arch, and then I connect that back down to the outer corner of the eye. And from the inner of the eye up to the arch is pretty much a straight line for me. So it's really simple if you just take your time and pretty much play connect the dot. And I'm just smoothing out those little dash marks that we did have. Now, we got the base of the brow the way you want the brow to look. Then I'm just gonna go in with my dip brow. And honestly, you need ever so lightly so much. So I like to just tap it in a little and then put it in the lid so I don't have too much product. And for this one, I just like to do the same method, just little short brush strokes is how we're gonna get the feathered brow natural look. Never thought I had a bad brow shape, but my husband's like, you do your makeup so ta-da, and then your brows just kind of fade in. So he's the reason that I've started doing my brows. And most days I hate him for that because I cuss them a lot because they never match. So we're just filling in little short brush strokes. Just make sure you stay in those lines that we already drew. Okay, once you get to the inner corner of the eyes right here, you're gonna take your brush up and down and do up and down motions, and we're just going to flick because we want it to be very natural looking. Alright, when you get your desired look, if there's any imperfections, you can take concealer and a flat brush and go in and clean those up, and I think that's what I'm going to do right now. I like to go in with the concealer that isn't super light. This one is in natural beige, so it's a little more of my actual skin tone color. So we're not highlighting those. I like to highlight with eyeshadow and just a flat brush. So we're just gonna go in and just clean up those brows a little. If you find that if you cleaned up too much, just take your brush back in and fill it back in. It's easy as that, and I just keep doing this process until my brows are my desired look. Alright, I think I'm good with those. Brows are really simple to do. You just have to take your time and be really precise with them. And all I can say is practice, practice, practice. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below for me. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to me before you leave, and I'll see you guys back here next Friday. Bye.